Hello again, this is Delithius, and today we're going to be doing Act 7 book. What is this? Okay, Act 7, Chapter 3. I'm checking out this for the first time, so it doesn't really really matter what my team is. I just wanted to scan over the paths and just see what I'm going to be facing, and then I can be able to remember. Alright, Mutant Mastery. Whenever a mutant attacker applies a debuff to the defender, they have the chance increases by 20% for each debuff on the defender. On defender, reduce all incoming damage. Reduce the above damage reduction. Defenders under the effect of a unstoppable become stun immune. Every 15 seconds, the defender gains an unstoppable buff for 5 seconds. Okay, so bunch of stuff on this one, but honestly, Archangel or Sunspot probably tear through this, or you could probably use like Storm X because she's got prowess, or use these Endurance Trial stuff, be my guess. Part of why I'm scanning through these nodes is so I can see, if I end up wanting to do a Legends run for this one, then I'll have this as reference. I know they'll change from beta to the live one. So let's see, Special Delivery and Power Shield, Hurt Locker, and Matador. It's actually a bit of a pain in the butt. Because Matador would mess up Go, so you get no power back. So honestly, actually I forgot to look at the whole path. Okay, so on the first path, Archangel, Cable, Archangel, I don't know on that one. Could APOC through Korg, and then Cable. So yeah, it's not a real good path for AA and APOC. I don't know how to think about this. On the second one, AA, Magneto. Maybe bring a torch just to blow through that. AA and AA. So yeah, that second path is pretty easy. Alright, so let's check out this third path. I'm trying to keep this under 15 minutes because I don't really want it to go on too long. Alright, Paradox block. On attacker, gain 1 persistent Paradox charge when using a well-timed charge or well-timed block. Paradox charges are cross-fight abilities and carry over between fights. Okay. On attacker, debuffs applied by the attacker gain plus 20% duration for each paradox. Remove 1 paradox for each bar of power consumed when activating a special attack. It's interesting. Quantum immunity. Well, I wonder about that. Does it matter? Like, I'm guessing crossfight, so it'd only be to one champ. So, quantum immunity. On defender, debuff immunity. Debuff immunity disabled if attacker has 3+ paradox. Oh, well, that's... Oh, wow, that's going to be a bit of a pain in the butt. So... Okay, so a paradox debuff. So I guess when using a well-timed block, so you'll want to parry 3 times at the start, and then that would take care of distract, and then just not use the special. So... Alright, so this is like another Cable AA opportunity. So Cable for the first fight, AA, Mephisto. You could Cable that probably, though. It's not real fun. Void. Well, if you're running Suicide, you'll need to drop that. So AA. And then Mangog. You could either Torch or AA that. That's fun. You can see my default right now is AA and Cable, because that worked pretty well for me last time. Okay, so another paradox block. Entropic aptitude on attacker, 20% buff potency for each paradox on them. Remove 1 paradox whenever they dodge an attack using the dexterity mastery. Alright. Quantum control on defender. When struck, nullify 1 buff on the attacker. Nullify on contact. Disabled if attacker has 3+ paradox and buffed up. Paradox. Okay, so this is supposed to be just a cosmic lane. So Cosmic Ghost Rider probably would work pretty well. Hercules, if you got him, really well. Corvus maybe, but that's probably not the funnest. Yeah, probably Cosmic Ghost Rider or Hercules for that lane. I'll probably be wrong on a lot of these, but we'll see. I'm trying to do this too quick, so this isn't really my real plan. This is just kind of getting all the nodes on film so I can go back and recheck them, because whenever it goes live, you can't actually look at it. Whenever the attacker dashes forward, they gain an indefinite fury charge, granting plus 50% attack rating. Okay, so that's pretty good. All fury charges gained this way are removed when the attacker dashes backwards. Huh. That's interesting. So that would actually make Ghost not a great option, because you want to go back and forth, but and then Oscillate, yeah, that. Oh, and Powerful from Afar. Oh, Mighty Charge. Okay, well, Mighty Charge 1 isn't so bad, so you can still do that fine. And so actually, Cable or Archangel would be good for that, because you parry, heavy, dash forward, and then immediately block, and you should be okay. Because normally you can stand up, and if you go straight into a block instead of just trying to hit them, you'll be all right. But Magneto is going to take out both of those options. See, Mr. Negative, he's fun. If you haven't fought him, go. I posted a war video a few weeks ago, or a week or so ago, about fighting him. It's fun fighting him. Alright, Killmonger Reverb's going to be a pain in the butt. Venom, Negative, and Punisher 29 aren't really an issue, I don't think. Fury, not so much either. Killmonger a little bit, because power control. And then Magneto. So you could, let's see. Yeah, you could just, no, wait, because while performing a medium dash attack, the defender becomes immune to debuffs. Yeah, so they're probably not going to be the most reliable. They might work on everything but Magneto, but you're like, after you get your heavy, you're going to want to dash right at them, and then like block and reparry or something, so that they won't, remove the debuffs, but that's probably not a great idea. I'm not too sure on that one, really. That's an interesting node combo. Like, if it didn't have the Mighty Charge, this wouldn't be that bad. And then Powerful from Afar. That's going to be fun fighting him, especially with Nick Fury, because SB1 takes so freaking long and it always pushes you out of the way. Punisher 2099. Let's see, you probably could use Ghost, except for on this first fight. Yeah, actually probably Ghost would be the safest one, even though under Oscillate she can fail to crit. Yeah, bring like a torch to counter Magneto, and then you could probably just Ghost the rest of this, play around the Reverb on Killmonger. Well, I guess Nick Fury, that wouldn't be a great option either, because he anti-miss. I forget if Mr. Negative has any anti-miss mechanics. Huh. That's a bit tricky. And for anyone wondering, I'm thinking of this in like a Legends run type setup, not just, like the most efficient way. I'm looking for fastest if I'm doing it this way. If I'm just doing it over time, then I'll just, whatever's the most effective, I'll just wait till everyone else finishes theirs. And see what everyone else does, and then just do whatever's cheapest. Alright. Muscle Wizard. When a Mystic attacker knocks down the defender, the attacker has a 100% chance to gain an unstoppable buff for 6 seconds. Okay, so you gain it unstoppable whenever you knock them down, so Doom would be great. If the attacker was already unstoppable, they instead gain an indefinite Fury buff, increasing attack rating by 50%. Maximum of 4 Fury buffs can be gained this way. So yeah, this looks like a Doom cheese. On Defender, start the fight with an indefinite unblockable passive. Okay, so what? You use Doom, Intercept, and there you go. Defender knockdown special attack, last hit. Remove indefinite unblockable passive. Defender gains indefinite unstoppable passive. What? Defender knockdown heavy attack, first hit. Remove indefinite unstoppable passive. Defender gains indefinite unblockable passive. Okay, so don't use specials. Then just medium. Well, no. Yeah, it's passive, not a buff. So, still, I think if you could intercept with Doom, you can just go in, get the intercept, medium, heavy, knock them down, and just repeat until special delivery. And that should work fine, because then, yeah. Plus the 50% bonus attack rating per, so that'd be 200% more. I think Doom's crit when boosted is like something like 20,000, so you'd increase that by, so it'd be like 60%. Can't stop. Takes so yeah, that won't affect the damage. So still, you'd be doing like 60,000-ish damage per heavy if you bring like Annihilus on the team or Diablo. Yeah, that'd probably be about the best way to deal with that. I mean, you'll have to be able to intercept, and you'll be able to get medium heavy, medium heavy, medium heavy, so you get 8 of those before you have to throw a special. And then Defender gains an indefinite unstoppable passive. Well, how does that work? How would you knock them down if they're on? Well, I guess if it's, I guess never mind. Defender knockdown heavy attack, remove indefinite. So there, if he's not stun immune, you can parry after you do your special, and then just heavy to knock him down. Okay, let's see. Will that work for everyone? Kinger Vision. Oh, and if you use MD on this path, that'd be pretty good. X23 Surfer War Machine. Yeah, that looks like a Doom cheese path to me. Alright, for the minis. Red Goblin. I really don't know squat about this guy. I never have really learned any. Alright, Burnout. Whenever the defender activates a special attack, they gain a burnout charge, increasing their special attack by 10% per charge. Okay, when the defender has 10 or more burnout charges, 10 are removed, and the defender is passively power locked for 10 seconds. Okay, so you need to have them throw 10 special attacks. That's probably not happening if you're doing a legend run. Whenever the attacker activates dexterity for any hit from the defender's special attacks, the defender gains an additional burnout charge. Oh, okay, well, if you double dex the special, then yeah, but still, that doesn't seem that big a deal. Unlimited power for each debuff the defender has suffered since they get activated permanent. Alright, well, right there. Hold on. Under power gain, they are instead inflicted with a non-stack. Would gain power or health while under the effects of a heal block or a power lock. They are instead doing 100% of the attacker's attack over 3 seconds. Okay, so you could just Warlock this. Well, no, because you need them to heal, but I don't think Red Goblin has any passive healing, so I don't know why on the time to strike they have heal block as well. So, I mean, that I don't think would matter here. And for anyone else, if you're just trying to do this the slow way, just parry, and if you got the weakness mastery, you could just Ronin cheese this with that unlimited power. Yeah. That's a really easy cheese on this one. But if you're trying to speed run it, honestly, I'd probably just Archangel this. Yeah, he'd just shred through it. Alright, Ultron. While the defender has an armor up buff active, they gain 65 passive attack rating, boost up, don't care, enhanced abilities, Mystic War, Transducer. Alright, this is just a ghost fight. Taskmaster. Crit me with your best true strike, or armor resistance, evasion, and an auto block, bob and weave. All of the defender's attacks are guaranteed critical attacks. This is disabled, dodges, blah blah. All special attacks are unblockable. His special attacks can be fully evaded, so that's not a problem. Alright, then aggressive. So yeah, this is another ghost, I would say. Yep, so yeah, that'd be my guesses on paths. Although that one path up here, these Magneto, I'm not too sure on exactly. I'd probably have to talk it over with some people. So I'm going to call this Act 7. I know it's called Book 2, Act 1, Chapter 3, but I'm going to call it Act 7, Chapter 3, 7.3. So this is 7.3.1. My next video will be 7.3.2. Y'all have a good one.